Your email has 3 seconds to earn a scroll. In those 3 seconds, your reader decides whether to engage or move on. So clarity, structure, and visual appeal aren't just nice to haves, they're essential. Think of it this way. Your inbox is like a crowded party. Everyone's shouting for attention, and your email needs to be the one that makes people stop mid-scroll and think, okay, this looks interesting. Whether you're designing announcements, newsletters, or event invites, this lesson will show you how to create emails in SwiftFox that look polished, feel purposeful, and get noticed. Since everyone has such short attention spans, you need to communicate your message quickly and clearly in the very top section of your email. This means a big, bold image to draw the reader in and a clear, short headline between 6 to 8 words. If we take this email here, for example, the layout looks nice, but the busy image and long heading are competing for attention and overwhelming the reader, leaving eyes darting around unsure where to look, resulting in nothing sinking in and attention being lost. Let's replace this image with one that has a single clear focus that the reader can take in and move on. We'll also reduce this heading to get our message across quicker. It's very important that you send test emails to try this heading on a variety of screens and make sure it isn't getting cut up in ways you don't want it to. Use text, not images, for your primary heading. It's always very tempting to create a fancy, decorative heading as an image and insert it as the hero. Now, whilst this may look more visually appealing, it's usually not a great idea, at least not for your primary header, since most business email applications by default don't load images. So your primary tool for delivering a quick message has just disappeared, and they'll see something that looks a little bit like this. Yikes, that will not get you a scroll. Your messaging is more important than your visuals here. After your heading, you want to hit your reader with some direct personalization to make them feel like this was made just for them. You can do this by typing the @ symbol to insert merge fields, where you can add in their name in the first line. And here's a pro tip. You can also add merge fields into the subject line to call them out directly in their inbox list, which can help with increasing open rates, but try not to overdo this. Typography matters more than you think. The fonts you choose and how you size them directly impact readability and engagement. If your text is too small, readers will strain and bounce. If your headings don't stand out, your structure disappears. Stick to these proven ranges. Body text, 16 to 18 pixels, large enough to read comfortably on any device. Headings, 28 to 36 pixels, bold enough to create clear visual hierarchy. And remember, always test your emails across devices. What looks perfect on desktop can fall apart on mobile if your type sizes aren't responsive. Give your content room to breathe. Cramped emails feel rushed and overwhelming. When sections bump up against each other, readers can't tell where one idea ends and another begins, so they don't engage with either. Clear separation creates skimmable content. Use generous padding between sections so each message can land before the next one starts. A good rule is to increase padding more than what feels comfortable at first. What looks too spaced out in the editor can often read perfectly on a phone screen where every pixel counts. When your content has room to breathe, your readers will too, and they'll actually read what you've written. Make your call to action buttons impossible to miss. Your call to action button is where engagement converts to action, but only if it's designed to be clicked. A weak, hard to find, or uninspiring call to action wastes all the work you've done to get readers this far. Here's how to make call to actions that actually get clicked. Use high contrast colors. Your button should stand out from the background and surrounding content. Make it pop to avoid it blending in. Keep the text short and action-oriented. Use 2 to 4 words max. Get started. Claim your spot. Download now. Clear verbs that tell people exactly what happens when they click. Make it big enough to tap easily. Make the font the same size or larger than your body and add plenty of padding. Tiny buttons frustrate users and kill conversions. Add plenty of padding around it. Give your call to action breathing room so it's not competing with nearby text or images. Isolation equals attention. Use only one primary call to action per section. Multiple competing buttons confuse readers. Guide them to one clear next step. Test your call to action on mobile before sending. If you have to squint or zoom to tap it, your readers will just skip it entirely. You're ready to design emails that get noticed. With these principles in your toolkit, you're equipped to create emails that don't just look good, they perform good. Clear headlines, thoughtful spacing, readable typography, and strong call to actions are what separate emails that get scrolled past from emails that get clicked. If you're ready to take your SwiftFox skills further, the Academy offers lots of content to guide you. Make sure you check out the SwiftFox Academy.